Hello and welcome everybody back to another episode of Hearts of Iron for Prussia, the the French Menace. This is Frederick's Nightmare. I am one proud Bavarian, and we are looking at a modded file because I did, as you can see, do some of the things that I talked about in the last episode and that you guys talked about in the comments. I gave Ukraine to Russia. Now I know that may upset some people, but I feel like it made zero sense for Russia to ever even think of releasing any sort of Ukraine. So I just incorporated it into the Russian Empire. Other than that, I gave Hungary back to Austria. However, I also let Romania have all these cores, which makes for a very, very strong communist Romania right here. I think they are a powerhouse. I also, as you can see, I made Croatia and I made Serbia a bit larger. Vojvodina went to Serbia, and Croatian and Dalmatian and Zara went to, what's their face? Croatia, right? I also put them into their own faction, the Balkan Pact. If anybody wants to attack them, then they are up for it. I hope that they go down the same, political effort route. If they didn't, I wouldn't know what to tell you. That just wouldn't make much sense. They already went down authoritarian ambitions. Other than that, I don't think I changed anything really. Oh, I made Austria not be a puppet of Russia. They are now independent, and we'll do some things. We will see. For the moment, what I would like to do is secure northern Germany, because it is time that we wake up and become our own little powerhouse here. By which I mean that we kill the communists in the north of Germany, in Hanover. They are enough of a threat as is, and I don't need them to be even more of a threat. Now I'm gonna... Yeah, this is good. And then give you Erwin von Witzleben. And actually, I'm gonna straight up delete your order. Put you together into a field marshal group, give you a nice old... What about Günther von Kluge? Sure. And I'm gonna give you a field marshal order to attack over here. I would also give you different colors because these are actually too similar. And maybe we'll even give you different army names, huh? You're already the oh, you're army group 1. I mean, I never look at the army. Then again, Infanteriegruppen. There you go. Then I will name you just, you gotta keep it basic sometimes. Infanteriegruppe just means infantry group. And since we have 2 of them, I'm gonna name them 1 and 2. And apparently I just deleted by accident the good old... Nope. No. Yes. Oh, God damn it. I hate when I do this by accident where I delete the field marshal. Honestly, I couldn't tell you what does it. I have no idea why it happens. It just does happen. There you go. And they are back. Now we have the mobile Einsatzgruppen. And we're gonna... So, wait, which are the differences here? Oh, we have horses, right. Okay. I'm gonna put all of you under one field marshal just because why not? That field marshal should be... What about... I don't think Ludendorff would be a good candidate for commanding troops like this. Maybe August von Mackensen, sure. And then we go with Manstein, Guderian, and do we have a horse commander? Ranger. I don't think we do. Let's just pick Model, who cares? And I will now give you more commands. Beautiful. I'm not going to give them arrows because I'm just going to micro them as I always do. Right, this should be fine. I actually don't want anybody to have crossing this river, so let's reverse that order. Oh, no. Let's put them all down right here so that we can have a concentrated push. So as you can see, my next step will be attacking Hanover and hoping that they don't join the Barcelona agreement. That would be rather unfortunate. Now, don't you agree? Could we switch? No. Okay. I also have a question for everybody watching. would you rather have me that I edit the save and put me into a different faction? Now, I did join the Holy Alliance, and the reasoning behind this is because, hey, Russia didn't do anything wrong. They don't hold any of my provinces, right? However, maybe, now that Russia didn't decide to go with the Bolshevik path down here, maybe it would be a bit too overpowered, because Russia is very, very strong. But then on the other hand, maybe the Entente is also just incredibly overpowered, because, man, these are some troop counts they have here, you know, at least in the form of the Netherlands and France. And, I mean, they're not that strong, are they? But they do hold Westphalia, Hesse and Baden. So I'm not sure how exactly I should react to this one. Let us also actually, first of all, let's put one more in over there. We have, where are the tanks? Right, we're producing the tanks, that's good. I want some medium tanks so that we may aggressively kill other people's infantry units. Just deploy, everybody. Do it, I believe in you. Right, everybody's standing by, beautiful. And let's fly over northwestern Germany so that we may gain clear air superiority. Now, I have already seen that they have 20 ships. That's a lot of ships, yeah? We mostly have subs because I focus on sub production. So I think we are actually a bit behind the communist fleet. Now, does that make any sense? Absolutely not. But, you know, it is what it is. And I'm going to focus on, I believe... Oh, is the line artillery still that good? Because I don't think it is. I'm going to focus on support companies instead. But for that I would have to research some. You know what? Let's just go with this one. Let's go with the... What? 7 days? That's an interesting bonus. That's a pretty big bonus right there. Right. Are you kidding me? What is going on here? Oh, Austria prepares for war against Italy. Well, it didn't go too well last time, did it? You have 1726 troops. You are superior to Italy, but dude, Spain is gonna destroy you, Austria. Austria. What are you doing? Alright, I don't know about this one, man. Our opinion of Austria is very, very bad. They hold our core provinces, same ruling party, diplomatic hostility, minus 50. Ay. Still gonna take him a while to do it, but man. Okay, now we have normal days. Man, that was an incredible amount of research done, though. I don't know. I don't even know what it did. What did that? I'll be honest with you. They're both so good. Shock and awe. Maybe we do want to go for shock and awe for, you know, something that I haven't done in a long time. Definitely want the reconnaissance company as well. Yeah, let's just do it. Why not, right? Sometimes you gotta dare doing things or risk being cut off from reality. Now, I don't know if that made any sense. I doubt it. Austria. What do we do with Austria? So, I have two ideas for this, you know. We do hate them. And, okay, this gets a bit mod heavy, so forgive me for even suggesting this, but maybe I should mod it in that we get Silesia, and in return we help Austria against Italy if Austria, you know, were to be in a very precarious situation. In that case, we would form our own little pact with Austria. So that I would leave the Holy Alliance, have that as a third party, right? I would stand with Austria. And then we would have the Entente and the Commonwealth as well. Let's do this one. So I could see that being a good focus. Should we actually do it? I don't know. I actually don't know. Okay. I will declare on you. I won't call in anybody of the Holy Alliance, because they would be stupid. Alright. Let's pick you guys. I want you to attack first. There you go. Then you help. And then command everybody in this one. Go in. It's gonna be bloody war, I can tell you that much, but we'll be fine eventually. Yeah, doing a good job here as well. So my idea is that, you know, I could mod that, and then I wouldn't mod anything in regards to Austria or me getting free land, because Schlesien, which is, I'm gonna call it Schlesien, okay, because that's a German term for Silesia, and I never understood Silesia, like, what did they mean by this? So I would give this to me, right? And then I would let Austria be the way it is, turn away from the Holy Alliance, do the German Pact or something, I don't know, with Austria, and we would defend against the communists down south, which is in the interest of Prussia. We hate communists, alright? They're in our state parliaments, goddammit, and it should be illegal. So I think I could do that. I want the feedback here from everybody watching, because I do think that would be an interesting dynamic. We would have Prussia and Austria. We could probably fight off France together. I think that would be kind of nice. We should... I just want to suggest it. You know, that is my suggestion. If Austria becomes or gets an issue with Italy and Spain, and we can intervene in a timely fashion, then I feel like we should do that. But other than that, what I would do, which is why I'm suggesting this one, if Italy and Spain just declare on Austria, which is, you know, this is why I'm doing this focus, I would just declare on Austria as well and see if I can't get a peace out of this. So please evaluate the options that we have here. I would definitely support Austria in a war if I was William III, but it is up to you, dear viewers, if I should edit this. If not, then I'm just gonna use the game's mechanics as they are established and secure East Germany, declare on Austria, and get a piece of the pie. But that is entirely up to what you lads think. Lads and lasses, don't want to discriminate here. The statistics speak a clear language, by which I mean that I have no female viewers, which, you know, but never trust statistics that you haven't faked yourself or something, right? Right, we're broken through here. Very successful campaign, I would argue. Oh, I didn't mean for you to go over here. I don't think that should be an issue. Right, you're going in. Perfect. I want 4 of you. This is very loud. I want 4 of you to march over there. And, no, let's zoom out because I don't want the suns. 1939 equipment is available. Let's take a look here. Now, this is all good. Hey, let me just do dispersed industry 2. We are pushing through over here successfully. Yes, beautiful. Hanover has fallen. This is going well. Okay, okay. Our tanks are slaughtering these people. And we have encircled some Hanoverian divisions. Why don't you just keep walking? No. I hate these front lines. Okay, whatever, dude. You know, you got me. I'm not gonna reform. I'm not even gonna bother reforming these fort lines. It's just front lines. It's just whatever. I want one of you to wait. Everybody knows this trick. You know, if you've watched one of my older How to Win 4 Let's Plays, you always just make one unit wait, and then that's pretty much it. Okay, no, this. Kill all of these. March through to Wilhelmshaven, and we will be fine. Oh, there's 5 units standing around here. Okay, get rid of these units. Sweet, we did it. And I want you to march in over here. And how about you just march in over there? Now this is obviously a very... yeah, there's no point really in attacking over there, is there now? How about I march you through here so that we get a surrounded Wilhelmshaven? There's some Spanish troops in here. Wait, did Spain enter the war and I just didn't notice? No, they didn't. It is a proper German war. Except, are communists really German? Are they really human? Can they be? Because I don't feel like they can. Okay, you remain right here, okay? Everybody else gather up. Yep, just like this. Perfect. Let's try to get rid of these commies. And it's working. And this was a nice quick war. Not even, what, 20 days? 22 days? Still going, obviously, but let's be real here. War is practically over. Ah, Prussia rises once more. Now, you know, maybe the entire scenario that I was thinking of where we help Austria is complete nonsense because Austria will just trash Italy. I don't know. I doubt it, but you know, maybe. There you go. We've seized the means of production in Hanover in the name of the Kaiser, or at the moment the King, I suppose. Let's produce some more weaponry right here. Some more support equipment, sure. And then, yeah, some more tanks. I can be in favor of the tanks. I don't see an issue for that. Fighters is still fine. And then, of course, we need to trade some more, yeah? Sure, with Russia. And all our enemies. There's some good people there in Russia, you know? Let's put it right here. Trade for some chromium. Oh, we gotta trade a lot more, huh? Apparently now we're trading for too much oil. Well, alright then. As long as it works. Decisions available. Now we could probably just become friends with somebody. Hanover doesn't exist anymore. Could still do propaganda against them. It is what it is. The game... This mod in particular, I think, is a mod that is really, really nice in theory, but then they just stopped working on it somewhere down the line. And, you know, not the greatest option they could have chosen there. Yeah, armor division's up, absolutely. I live and die by the armor. Let's see what these idiots do down here. Alright, I will have you over here. Delete that. What? Oh, we have the horses assigned to that, not this one, okay. I'll have you right here. Then I want all of you to be down there. I want to delete this order right here. Like this. I will give you the order. Hey. Ugh, I deleted it by accident again every time. God damn it. Stop doing that. Right. I want you to march through Saxony. I want you to march through Schlesien and Bohemia. And I think that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna, you know, it's 18 minutes in. We conquered something successfully, I think. That is a big achievement. 1940. Yeah, that's a lot of Saxon troops, you know that? Interesting. Right. We're going to take a look at how Austria does against Italy. I doubt that they're going to do well, and I'm going to sip off my iced coffee. And let's see if they declare war. They do. There you go. Authoritarian coup in Saudi Arabia. Now that is interesting because Saudi Arabia was at war with the British Republic in the past, lost. Now they've turned back to authoritarianism and democracy. Democracy manifest loses again. Right. There's some convoys here against the commies. They don't know property rights, you know. It's only natural. Let's tone that down a bit, produce more weaponry, because having the edge in your infantry equipment is very good. Can I send you anything? No? Proclaim Austria-Hungary. Wow. Yo, I'm just gonna say, okay, again, This is not a decision that I'm making. I'm fine with just, you know, declaring war on Austria, dividing it up between the commies and me, and then I go for the communists afterwards. However, they are proclaiming Austria-Hungary, which means that they didn't decide for Germanic supremacy, because that means to me that they now understand each other and itself, you know, as a multicultural nation. And that means that they have no interest in properly, you know, safeguarding these states. They are still German, of course, they rule from Wien, right? But at the same time, they wouldn't be too upset if Prussia took over everything here. So maybe working together with Austria, renaming the Danube Pact to the German Pact would be a good option. What do you guys think? I think it's kind of a nice story element. I wish the game, this is what I, you know, kind of feel the mod kind of lacks. It needs more of these options already available without just modding the game. Germany and Austria, why wouldn't they work together under certain circumstances, right? But for the moment, let's just open up the good old... Not losing too many men on either side for the moment. Take a look. Naples still unable to press into Rome. Who's helping Rome here? Do they have any volunteers? They actually don't. Oh, look at that. Yeah, Italy is pushing into Austria. Let us put this down. Fascinating that Austria is actually losing this so quickly, despite having superiority in troops, at least until the Spanish troops arrive, and I don't think that they have already arrived, you know. Don't know how they do it, but Austria loves to lose wars. We're gonna secure East Germany in a second here, which gives us a CB against Saxony and Thuringia, which is nice. We're at 31 world tension, huh? And I think we gotta prepare slowly that maybe, like, Thuringia, you know, they are democratic. They might join the Entente or the British Republic. So we should prepare for that option. Yeah, and the communists are crossing the Alps, fighting through the Alps. It's another reverse Hannibal. Friendship with Sweden. Let me take a look here. So we can't do any of these, obviously. We could do Reichswehr, just gives us experience. None of these are too interesting right now. I don't even... I wish they would properly just join me peacefully, but I don't think they can unless I went down the Confederation path. Let's just invest in this, absolutely. Speaking of which, Thuringia is not guaranteed, huh? Ooh, So here's the deal. If nobody comments on the video, which is understandable, then I will not edit the save. I will go ahead, declare on Austria, kick Austria's ass, and that will be pretty much that story done, you know? But if anybody comments on the video and is in favor of the plan that I suggested, which is taking Schlesien for Prussia and then assisting Austria-Hungary in fighting the communists down south, then I will do that instead. It is completely up to you. Also, if you comment and are against that plan that I just talked about, then I of course will also not do it. It sounded like I would do it. Hey, if anybody comments, I will do it. No. Alright. So far so good. 25 minutes roughly for this episode. We've had a good start with Hanover. Very easy war. At least I performed greatly. Great, didn't I? And maybe we're gonna say goodbye to the Holy Alliance just in a few weeks here. By which I mean in-game weeks. But for the moment, as Austria is suffering, I will leave you with the impression that maybe the world isn't as bad as it seems, because Austria... You know, maybe I should have just left Austria be a puppet because they're so aggressive. They immediately start a war with Italy after losing a war against Russia. Isn't that goddamn awful of them? What a leadership. I like that they actually stay in their factions as well, though. It's pretty nice. Yeah, and Italy's now pushing through, I suppose, with the Spanish support troops. And Venedig will fall into Italian hands quite soon. Alright, but with this, I will leave you to it. I hope to get some feedback. If not, that's not too bad. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. And I will see you next time when we're back as Prussia on our way to restore German pride and glory. Until then.